Well, okay. I think OBS literally just needs to be restarted because now everything's working perfectly. And I think... Hello again. I think, like, just before, when I checked when I was putting stuff up, it was working as well. So I really don't know why it wasn't working just now. It's so weird. There was no sound of nothing. Whenever I was like re-putting the stuff, it wasn't working, and it said I had no audio stuff connected. Like, for the mic, instead, hi Hinin, instead of it being like, just not the mic that I usually connect, but still having the other options, because there should be other options, there was nothing. It was like there are no device available. When it's like, my camera has a microphone, my microphone obviously is a microphone, and I think there must be like just the default option as well. So I was like, why is nothing working? What the fuck? But thankfully, via the magic of restart, now it's all fine. I forgot to take my vitamins. I hope everyone had a good Thursday. I hope everyone had a good Friday. Hope everyone had a good day. I had a chill day. Yesterday and today I did some work. I wanted to do more work today, but then I took the executive decision to finish watching Hamnet, which was a good one. Because I was like, I need to just, like, I started that movie, I need to finish that movie. And then I had like 30 minutes, because I was sort of chatting left and right, and then I had just like 30 minutes before streams, before going to eat and then stream. So I was like, and then I started the second movie. So we'll see what I think of the second one. But for now, I like it. For now, it's fun. Because it's one of the ones I've been also wanting to watch for a while. So I gotta get back. I'm not as adamant about being in the movie train this year, but I still want to be in it. Partly because obviously Zeke and Helen are moving it up and watching movies, so obviously I wanna do it too, and it's good art-wise to do so. So I'm not going to act like I'm forced either. It's a challenger. And I keep adding movies to my lists. Where is it? Here. I keep adding some. This is like only my list with like dates. That's all the 2026 one I want to watch, and then over, it's all the 2025 ones. So I have all of these still that I want to watch. But I've watched quite a few from 2025. Like, all of these have been watched. God, for some reason, my phone is like... But yeah, that's quite a few. So I'm happy. I've watched one from 2026, but also most of them aren't out yet. But yeah, I want to at least try to get cultural significance. And if there's one thing Hamnet taught me, is that I really can't stand... I really can't stand... fuck, what's his name? I don't know why my brain went to Paul Dano. That's not Paul Dano, and I don't mind Paul Dano. Paul Mescal, thank you. God. And that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. And it's really like the history of sound has vaccinated me against that man. Because I watched All of Us Strangers, I think, which is a movie he did with God, why are all the names leaving me today? Moriarty, Fleabag, Knives Out 3, Andrew Scott really. I don't know why my brain has escaped of all names. Thank you, Helene. Yeah, he did that movie with Andrew Scott, and I didn't like the movie, but I did like him in it. I thought he was good in it. And Andrew Scott was, of course, amazing. But yeah, I watched History of Sound, and now I see his face, and I just want to slap him. Which is a me issue. That's a me problem. It's fine. It's okay. But it does pause a slight problem when he's one of the main characters of a movie and you see him 24/7 in it. Oh, but apart from that, the movie was really good. It's just, I can't stand the guy. Ugh. I'm continuing FF14 after in the nights, in the evenings. It's really fun, and I'm having so much fun, and I'm having such a hard time controlling myself and not like just doing that all day every day now. I'm really back in the fucking building. God. I'm like, thankfully enough with Shadowbringers, they kind of do like little arcs. Like it starts with like little arcs, so I've just been doing like, okay, finish this arc, I stop. Finish this arc, I stop. Ugh. It's really fun. It's really fun. I learned though, to my sadness, to my deep sadness, that past level 70 you don't have job quests anymore for your jobs. Like specific job quests. You have class quests. But I don't think you can do like if you're tank, you can just do it with one of the tank jobs. You can't like do it with all of the tank jobs, obviously. And it's not like specific to your job. And I don't like that. Because I liked my job quest so much. I'm going to have such a hard time, honestly, like leveling up all my jobs to level 100. I mean, I don't know if I will, but that was a little bit of an ideal in my mind. But now that I know that's going to be hard to get to that goal, because like just get to level 70, you have all of the job quests that are actually story driven for your job, and then level 80 you have like a last little quest that's kind of like a conclusion, and then nothing to level 100. And that makes me very sad, because that's some of my favorite content is like specific job quests. I love those. It's so sad. But thankfully, I feel like maybe, I don't know if level 80 up is like easier to level up for a job, because you have more content to run through technically, but also higher levels, higher XP amount. So I don't know. But yeah, that made me sad. I also, for the first time since I started playing the game, put stuff to sell on the market board. And I used the website that he didn't send me like a month ago to look up prices. And I was like, I don't know if any of this shit will sell, but if it does, I'll be happy about it. So we shall see. I didn't get the app, so I don't know. I haven't been in the game since yesterday. Ugh. Juno very kindly got all of the gang, so like the 4 of us, because a game that I had wishlist, Juno sent like a TikTok about it being on sale, and I was like, oh, I wishlist that, and it's a game that we can all play together. And Juno then got the game for all of us, and that's very sweet and very nice of Juno. It's really sweet. I'm very thankful. It's the game is, wait, let me tell you, Doodle Champ, and it's a drawing game. It's kind of like it's similar to a Gartic Phone, that kind of thing. You know, it's that kind of energy. You get prompts, you get a lot of stuff, and like they were doing a very cheap sale for spring. And so Juno got it for all of us, and I am very thankful. Juno's the best, of course. But yeah, I had a chill day. I wanted to get more work done today, but that's fine. That's fine, I think. And yesterday we did some God. Yesterday, me and Zeke finally finished Ace Attorney 6. We're going to be able to finally start the Great Ace Attorney next time. I don't know if you realize how big this is. Wait. Where are you? Why are my stuff all the way over there? Thank you. Not what I wanted, friends. We have played this game because this is a collection, so you have 3 games in one. We have played this game together for 215 hours. Every week we've played this game for months. And we are finally done. On next Thursday, we're going to be looking through the gallery, because there's a gallery tab, a museum tab on the game where you can see all of the concept art and some trailers and stuff. Like, it's really cool. So we're going to do that next time because we didn't have time yesterday. And we're also going to do a tier list of all the characters in Apollo Justice, the Ace Attorney trilogy, which is a lot of them. And I'm very fucking excited. And then we'll start the Great Ace Attorney. Probably not a lot. And Zeke will be introduced to the Steak case. The second one of them. Because there is another case in Ace Attorney that's like very obsessed with steak for some reason. But that's like in the first game, so he's played it already. But for some reason, the first case of the Great Ace Attorney is all around steak. I don't know why. Like, they really decided to go like half of the times when you have to present something, you have to present a photo of a steak. It's so stupid. And we're getting in the territory of games I have played. I have played one Ace Attorney game in total, and it's that one. The first Great Ace Attorney. I haven't played the second one. That's the only Ace Attorney game that I haven't seen any content of, except for fan art and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, I could do that. I'm looking for the spring sale if I should get stuff. Right now my eyes is on Portal 2 and also on the Room 4, because it would make sense to play the Room 4 after the Room 3, wouldn't it? It's very cheap. I'm thinking about it. Anyways, I'll see that after stream. But yeah. So it's very funny because we're going to do one after the other. The only Ace Attorney game that I haven't watched Let's Play of, but played it myself. And then the only Ace Attorney game I haven't watched any Let's Play of, and also haven't played myself. I kind of wish, because I got... I wouldn't have been able to, though. Basically, I have the Great Ace Attorney duology on my Switch. So I got it again for Zeke on Steam. And I'm kind of sad I don't have the cartridge. I only have it digitally. But also, I wouldn't have been able to get the cartridge because it's not out in France. I would have had to get it shipped because it's only been translated in English. Thank you, Capcom. So yeah. Because it would have been nice to have the box and everything. It would have been really nice. Also, there's been the Capcom release... I don't know what they call it, but like press conference? Yeah, thing that everyone was looking forward to. No Ace Attorney 7 in sight, sadly. No one's surprised, but everyone's still sad about it. But yeah, I'm so excited too. Because the thing is, the last case, not the last case, but the DLC case of Ace Attorney 6 is not the worst case in the game by any means. It's not the worst Ace Attorney case at all. It's fine. It's just not that good. It's just okay. It's not amazing. It's not incredible. It's very fun in some aspects. Some stuff are quite funny. But it's overall just kind of okay. So we were kind of tired. I just wanted to get it done. Because that's the issue. When you know it's the last thing in the game. And before that, you've done like the grand finale. Which the last case in Ace Attorney 6 is really good. Lots of emotions. Lots of everything. So when you do the DLC, you're like, it's kind of just meh. But it's fun. It's a wedding case. It's a time travel case. Things are happening, you know. But it isn't like amazing. So we're kind of just both of us who are like, we're so done. We just want to be done with this fuck-ass game. And we finally are, which is a very good, very good news. I'm so fucking happy about that. I'm sad that we can't play on Monday, so we'll be only able to play on Thursday. And in a month we also have Witcher Atelier. Less than a month now. Okay, it's on a Monday that comes out. The first 2 episodes. I was staring at my calendar because I have wrote it down on my calendar, of course. And I'm like, it's so soon. But yeah. Oh, also. Word of order. Peter Parker is trans confirmed. He's wearing a binder. I don't give a shit. That's all I have to say. Okay. God. You don't know how much trans Peter Parker means to me. You have no idea how much trans Peter Parker means to me. Especially Tom Holland's Peter Parker being trans. Like, ugh. Well, I can't show that. That's not finished. I can't show that. Anyways. Where is it? It's here. You go. You don't know how much that fucking means to me. If this movie isn't good, I swear to God. It better be good. I don't know when it comes out, though. I should check that. Because trailer's coming out, so it's not going to be in, like, the most amount of time. July 29th. So probably later in France, but you know. I'm adding it to my to watch movie list because it wasn't on it. Whoopsie. Here we go. Here we are. Yes. Okay. There you go. Here. I've been doing the seeing myself as the third person as someone else a lot recently because of a very specific face expression mannerism thing recently. It's kind of fun, but it's also like, up and that. Here we go. Nice. Up, pen, and we're back in the building. But yeah, I'm so excited for fucking Spider-Man. I'm not too sad about it because I was expecting it. I will see images from the trailer around on the internet. It's like, it's not going to happen. It cannot not happen. You know? But still, I saw something that's very exciting and I'm like, ugh, I didn't want to know. I would have loved being surprised. Oh. That's fine. At least I saw the binder pic. That's what matters. God, even if you don't take in like consideration trans Peter Parker, which you always should, but you know, why did you put him in that in a crop black tank top like that? Like something costume designer, someone has to know. Someone had to be like, this is for you. Trans rep, let's go. Like they had to. I don't know. I got so annoyed because, so, as we know, town hall elections right now. I have to go vote again on Sunday. And basically, only left party, I mean, there's not only left parties that are on the second turn of it, but only left parties are like at the top, so it's pretty much sure it's going to be a left party. Except, there was kind of like an alliance that was supposed to happen between the ecologists, which were third, and the actual left. But instead, the ecologist guy, because it's basically the party says, this is what we would like you to do. And then the guy that's actually running is like, this is who I'm actually going to partner with. And can align, it doesn't have to, but it can. Of course, our guy decided not to align and went with the fucking socialist party. And so, it's so annoying. I really hope, the actual leftists pass, but who knows. Because the thing is, the ones that are going to be second turn, you have, so the actual left, socialist plus ecologist, center right and alt right. But center right and alt right did less, so, and they're aren't joining together, so it's pretty much sure they won't pass, so that's fine. It's kind of funny how we don't have a single person from the political parties that our president is from. No one wanna do this, dude. Like, it's so funny. And his party in general in France is not anywhere. It really isn't. But yeah, I have to remember to go vote on Sunday. And hopefully, fingers crossed and all that. I'll make some purple. There we go, purple cabbages. Not the purple, they're the purple cabbages. Here we go, purple cabbages. Purple cabbages, not the purple a purple cabbage is. That's a weird sentence. That's almost a tongue twister by accident. Lots of green. Eat your veggies. I didn't eat my veggies today, but I had a lot of fruit, so, you know. All about balance. Oh no, I did have my veggies. I had a salad. I forgot I had salad. Had my fruits and my veggies. Let's go. because I had my salad, I had a smoothie, I had the smoothie that's earlier, but still today. And then I took a fruit popsicle. Strawberry and watermelon. Sorry. Yeah. Here we go. I didn't get as much sleep as I wish last night, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Woke up earlier than I thought I would. I remember when I lived in the south, to go to my middle school I had to pass a fish market, and usually when I would go around they would be setting up, obviously because it was really early, and there were always like so many seagulls around wanting scraps and fish. It was really nice, that little area. I mean, except for the smell. It was quite... Usually it was fine. It wasn't too bad when I went because it let it fresh off the morning, I'm guessing fish, so like it doesn't smell, but it smells a bit fishy still. But I remember it was really nice because it was kind of within the old city, so you had like old stone and everything, and it was like a little... within like... a bit in the stone and stuff, you had like a little stuff. I don't know how to explain it, but basically it looked like you had the fish market here with like all the stands and stuff. all the stalls. And then behind it, you had like little arches like this, but like there were stairs that would go up, I think. And you could kind of go in here and stuff. There was a little gallery with shops, I think. I don't remember exactly. But it was kind of this nice area that still had a lot of like the old city charm. And just like lots of seagulls and people setting up, being tired. It was pretty. Whenever I see my whiteboard, I don't know if you've seen this person on TikTok, but there's a guy that he does very like interesting anatomical drawings where in this like he draws fantasy creatures but like in an anatomically anatomically correct way. And so he'll draw, like, for example, a centaur, and then inside draw the organs and the bones and all that, but like in a really, really precise and correct manner. It's so gorgeous. And he always does all of his drawings on a whiteboard. He also does drawings that aren't anatomy related, but that's a lot of what his content seems to be, is also talking about anatomy and why stuff works and why it doesn't work sometimes, and why we pretend it works because fiction is fun. It's really interesting. And now every time I look at my whiteboard, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not using you in the way that he does. Because, God, his stuff is gorgeous. It's so pretty. I will use you to do my to-do list. I'm really sorry. To be fair, I did get it wanting to do something artistic with it, but we'll see, I guess. Ooh, also I'm happy because I really need to like keep my eyes peeled. But the person that does the job charms is going to get to like do a new batch like up next week. I saw they said that. So I'm like keeping my eyes peeled. There's not all the jobs I want to get yet, but there should be Sage for a certain someone that shall be out. Did they print Sage? Yes, they did print Sage. And there should be more. Yes, it's going to be more Dark Knight, which is also something I'm interested in. And I also kind of want to grab an Astrologian one if I can. And then for now, because the Warrior one, they did a Warrior one also in the new ones, and it's pretty, but it's not like peak my aesthetic, so I'm like, maybe just those three. And then I'll see if I take a Warrior one when the full set is released, because when the full set is released I'll get more as well, because there's going to be more jobs. Because still gotta draw Monk, Ninja, Samurai, Viper, Machinist, Dancer, Black Mage, Summoner, Pictomancer, and Blue Mage. And they said they would also include Beastmaster when it comes out. So out of the new things, it depends how Pictomancer looks. But I probably would grab Pictomancer just out of principle, and of course Blue Mage for a certain someone, and then Black Mage I'll see how it looks, and Machinist as well, because those are stuff that like visually I'm like, yeah. The rest I'll see. If once they have them all out, though, they do a full set, I'll just get a full set. I think I'll see. Depends how much it is. Because, like, even though it's not a lot, it's still, like, you know, still money. But I'm excited. Ooh, also, Charlie Cox gave an interview, because right now they're doing press for the new Daredevil season. And in an interview, he said he was going to do a new video game. He's going to do another game because he really he didn't realize how big, of course, Expedition 33 was going to be and all that. He's like, that gives me a new avenue for my work, and I'm really excited and stuff. And he said he booked like another role in the game, and he would be like much more involved in that one. So I'm very excited. Very, very excited. But I wonder, like, because Charlie Cox is such like an out of the blue pick for the stuff. So I wonder if like they reached out to him, or if like his agent saw the call and was like, oh, maybe. Like, I wonder how that happened, because I don't think they spoke about it much. I think they reached out to him. I might be wrong. Like, who's the Daredevil fan in the team? Who likes Daredevil in there? I wonder if he's interested in doing mocap work as well, because he has clearly so much respect and so much love for mocap teams. So I'm wondering if he's interested in maybe doing mocap as well, if he does, like, because he said he would be much more involved. So I'm like involved in the way of also doing mocap, maybe, because that could be fun. I want to see that. But God, like, he gave us Gustav's like voice performance with like 4 hours and not knowing what the fuck was going to happen with any of it. Slightly foaming at the mouth at the idea of what being much more involved means. But safe to say, I'm very excited. Lots of fun stuff coming. I'm impressed though in when I was going through my stuff and what my retainers had and stuff in FF14 to be like, okay, what do I put on sale, all that. I'm impressed at the sheer amount of stuff that you cannot sell though. Like, there's so much stuff that I'm like, I thought I would be able to sell a lot more than that. Like, I'm going to really need to do like a cleanse at some point and be like, okay, just throw a bunch of shit. You can't sell it, you can't trade it, you can't do anything with it, and you don't want it. Just throw it away. And then I also need to have like the, whenever I switch, and try new jobs, I'm going to need to like go back to my retainers and be like, okay, do I have anything for this job that like I picked up along the way? Because I know, for example, I have a few astrologers stuff. I have a very cool machinist, I think, weapon. I had a few, but I got rid of one. I mean, I'm trying to get rid of one. I have some archer stuff. Like, I have a few cool things. Oh yeah, it's cute. Wait, let me tell you what it is. It's Koaz, so the couch's theme from Date Everything. You're welcome. I'm going to try, whenever I refresh my entire stream everything, whenever I do that, whenever I get back into trying to do that, I'll try to get back to also putting like having the title of whichever song is playing on stream, because I used to have that, but it broke so fucking often that I just got tired and kept it out. But it'd be nice to have it back, especially if I can get like a cute one, because I just had normal like screen share, which was annoying. So if I can get a cute one where I just need to put a link, that'd be easier for me and also cuter. God, that's so funny. And then whenever music pops up, says the entire theme. It's called Ancient Sanctuary Gestural Summer Party. From Clair-Obscur, from Laurent Destar, Clair-Obscur Expedition 33. In parentheses, original. It's so funny. Yoo-hoo! That's so cute. Up. God, I need to remember to buy a ruler. This is random, but I really do need one. I need to write it down or I'll forget. Right. I need to put it on my groceries list. Because I'm hoping there's some at the grocery store. Non. Voilà. Hop. Voilà. Yep. Ça c'est bon. Ça c'est bon. Voilà. Règle. Okay, I've seen this. Let's go. I was going to ask if there's anyone that that lived in a town where like there's like bread deliveries coming per truck like this, but I know there's some people living in very small places in chat, so I'm not going to ask. When I visited my grandma in Corsica, that lived at the bottom of the hill, if you wanted bread, it was the guy came with a truck and then opened the back of the truck and the bread was there. And he would just like drive all around the village. And outside the village, because my grandma lived outside of that. So houses around and stuff. Every day. And so he had like a little list, I think, and like of like which day he would go to which house and stuff. I think. Did they leave a bread? I think the bread was okay in my memory. It was okay bread. It was fine. And I found it so fun as a kid. And then when you grow up, you realize that just means there's no bakery around you can walk to. And you're like, actually, I'm fine. I'm getting deliver bread. I love that. Zeke is posting cursed shit, and if I don't see it in a second, he'll tags me in it. Fuck. Oh. I did that earlier, where I tagged Zeke in something that I sent to Helene, but that was because I was like, here is a cute thing I did. It wasn't cursed. God. I'm always here to support you. Here we go. I'm yelling at him. Here we go. Supporting you. Your level... Yeah, I still got time for the Gunbreaker one, because you're level 80? Last time I checked? 80 something? So I still got time, that's fine. 84, nice. I'm 77. I just got 77. Actually, I'm almost at 78 because I did a bunch of exploring. So soon. I keep like for specifically because I don't mind Gunbreaker going a bit longer because I'm doing just MSQ, but specifically to like level up Dark Knight, I'm like, oh, I should be doing PvP just so that it gives me like free XP for doing pretty much nothing, and then I forget, and then it's 1 a.m. and then I'm like, there's no one for PvP anymore. Not PvP, yes, PvP, yes. Oh. Getting sick of PvP. I think it should be getting like quite repetitive after a while, I'm guessing. Which is the problem. Because Dark Knight... It really does... Oh. Because Dark Knight I'm level 60... Wait. I'm 63. Dark Knight. Because I wrote down that I need to do the last dungeon I have like 3 more times to get 64. Because the issue is that I have one level 61 dungeon and a dream. Because it's so much more XP to just do that one compared to the level 61s. So I'm like, ugh. I'm thinking about like trying some older trials like as solo runs to see if it gets me a lot of XP. But also then the MSQ like takes me in and I'm like, ugh, I just want to do MSQ all day forever. I'm not allowed to show what's making me annoyed, and it's making me even more annoyed. Here we go. God, I'm getting rage baited by everyone these days. Swear to God. I play Saturday, I get rage baited. I play for 14, I also get rage baited. I go on Twitter, I get rage baited. Helene is the only one not rage baiting me, but you slightly do when you agree with the game. Dicky and Nan rage baits as well. Oh, now you're in chat. Ah, shocked. Shocked Pikachu face at the rage baiting allegations. You know it's true. But it's mostly ever 14 themed or acts of service themed rage baiting, which is less bad than Zeke everything is rage bait potential. I sent Zeke a video of a cat who's like in the distance on the stairs, and there's a plant next to the cat, and the cat keeps doing that on the plant, like while looking straight in the eyes of the owner. And I sent it to Zeke, and I said to Zeke, this is exactly how I would describe our relationship, and Zeke said yes. If anything needs to be explained, I am the person taking the video, and Zeke is the cat in this situation. My mental health is the plant. Up. Okay. Here we go. I feel like the colors work. Let's go. Checking if anyone's saying more bullshit. The answer is no. So far. I feel like whenever... What the fuck is this? Ace-Attorney merch is always so fucking unhinged. Anyway, I feel like... I feel like whenever I start streaming... I feel like the second I start streaming, that like sparks something in people's minds around me, and those people will start doing stuff that I need to react to the second I start streaming. So like, this is time to have interaction with Evan, or stuff that Evan would want to interact to. Now is the time. But then if I don't reply in a second, I'll be asleep by the time I finish stream. And that is sad. That's a sad, sad fate. I don't want to do multiplayer, I just want to do normal shadows. Here we go. A few times it's been good though. There's been a few times where people had like very deep convos, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I can like just look and not respond right now. I can come after the tempest. That's great. I'm very happy with this. I see everything and choose if yes or no. To be fair, it would have needed me to like really pause stream to answer in those instances. But yeah. Gasp. But it's also easier to answer once everyone's also answered. I can kind of just go, oh yes, I agree with this, or oh no, I don't agree with this. I wonder what's going to be harder for me to remember on Sunday. Going to vote, or that we are watching Game of Thrones like every single fucking Sunday at the same time. And yet I keep forgetting every single Sunday. I wanted to watch that earlier and I forgot. I wanted not to watch but check. It's an Eiffel Okay, that's what I wanted to see. And now I saw it. It's really sweet because the big commission I'm going to do that I talked about the other day, I'm waiting for like all references and stuff to trickle in, and also first payment before I start working on it. And it's really sweet because the person that's commissioning it to me is someone I worked with before, I've said, and I forgot, but she used to like send me little sketches, like very hastily done sketches of like what stuff would look like, or like if she had like a very specific like vision for something, which is immensely useful. It's like the best, honestly. Having a sketch from someone, even like, doesn't matter how simple it is, doesn't matter how like your artistic talents or whatever, if you want something extremely specific and you have it in your mind's eye, sending a sketch to the person you're commissioning it for is like the best thing you can do. And so she would send me little sketches, and now she sent me like a little sketch on a post-it note of what the sword of her character would look like, and I was like, amazing, 10 out of 10, great sword, excited to draw that. Good sword. And it made me realize also that now that I play FF14, I have a whole new arsenal of like weapons I can take inspiration from, because there's so many weapons and armors and clothes in that game, and that got me really excited. I'm like, oh my god, the amount of references I've unlocked by playing this game. Let's go. Like Dark Knight arms and stuff, like amazing. I'm going to draw a lizard person. Let's go. It's so cute. Yippee. Up. Here we go. I think I've only drawn a lizard folk, like, I think they're called lizard folk. Kobold. It's specifically D&D kobolds. I think I've only drawn kobolds like once. It was a long time ago. I don't think I got the chance or the need or the want to draw someone who's like lizardkin since. So that's exciting. Dragonborn I might have done since. I think I've done Dragonborn since, but I don't think I've done lizard. Up. Up. That's so sweet. Her and her partners are so sweet and cute. I'm laughing very hard at something very stupid. Don't mind me. If you see me giggle, don't mind me. The game Crimson Desert came out, and I have been made aware that you can carry animals in Crimson Desert and that they have fat cats that you can carry around, and apparently people are just like picking up fat cats and refusing to put them back down, and you can just have the cat in your arms and it goes and meow meow, and it's so cute. And you can also carry sheeps, you can carry dog, you can carry little chicks. Like, that is such an essential feature in a video game, and I think that's very important, and I am very happy they included it in this. Yeah, go rent. Please do rent, Bibu. Do rent, do rent. Feel free to rent whenever, wherever. BTS just dropped their music videos that come back the following. Oh, I have heard of this. I have heard of the disaster that it seems to be. Oh no. Oh, I am highly expecting the next message. The music video is very nice. Lily Reinhardt. Oh, Lily Reinhardt's in it. Gorgeous, love her so much. Yeah. Lily Reinhardt stan in the house. The music sounds harder than indie 14-year-old SoundCloud rapper. That's so funny. That's so funny. Melody is nice, but it's all in English. Oof. Good. Bad start. Bad start. It's stupid lyrics like salt on my tongue, loves the taste of her. Or something. Ugh. Or something like that. Ugh. I just cannot imagine what Yoongi, for example, Suga, who used to be so proud of his rapping skills and very serious about lyrics, and used to criticize K-pop rappers or imitate America mindlessly, would just okay this. Oh god. They went to the military service and came back very changed. Oh god. I don't know the dude, obviously. Maybe the paycheck really got to his head, I don't know. Or maybe just trying to ride the wave for him to drop an album himself. But it's so cartoonish, it's so typically sad. Yeah, I mean, it could be many things, of course. It could be the check was huge. It could be as getting older, he doesn't care anymore about the artistry of it. He just wants like fame back. Like, it could be a lot of things. Sounds like it came out of a Netflix movie, the kind of plot they lost their way. Oh no, this is a part of the Lonely Island movie where like they're like, oh, all lyrics are bad. God. Except you don't have Andy Samberg. Anyways, that was my rant. Thank you for listening. Thank you for renting. That was very fun. What I heard about it was that they filmed a music video in a campus that's known for being a notoriously black school, and they only got white people. That's the only thing I knew about that song. So I wasn't up to great opinions about it. It's just another one I see. Ugh. That was the like since BTS have been back, the only thing I've heard is this and them going pretty much to get brand deals from every single cancelable brand there is right now. So I just look from afar and I'm like, oh, what a sad life. They really like came back with the most fucking boomer energy from their thing. They used to be so and they're not so. Oh yeah, it really sucks. Ugh. Well, at least I'm kind of glad that like it's been quote unquote kind of glad, kind of being like the important word here, that it's been like so long since your BTS army days that like it's not a case of like you've been waiting for them to return for so fucking long and when they finally do shit you kind of like don't care anymore anyway. So at least that's that. Yeah, exactly. Thankfully. Like, it would have been nice if they came back with bangers and then you could kind of get back into it that way. But at least it's not, like, heartbreaking that, like, it's shit enough. Oh, God. I dropped the best time. 2019 was perfect and another great concert experience. Exactly. Plus, you got to see them live and shit. Like, win on win on win. Oh, talking about music, did you hear the 2 singles Noah Khan dropped for the new album that's going to be out in April? They're so good, but they're so sad. It's going to be another sad one, and he's making he's releasing also a documentary on the Stick Season store. Yeah. Wonderful albums out. So I'm very interested in like seeing the documentary. When that'll be out. Because he says he talks about a lot of mental health stuff and everything in it. We'll see us to Pixel at some point. Hopefully. Being like, hello. I mean, to be fair, depending of if they put a clip of Amsterdam when he's like on the second stage, we're literally right behind him if it's a clip from that. He's saying at us, for us, only us, exactly. God, I can't like get over how perfect our seats were. Like we were like fucking front and center in front of him. Like that's insane. It's only us. It was such a great experience where everybody was so sweet. Yeah, it was so nice. It was such a nice holiday to do with you and Zeki. Well, you know the new tour's coming out. Wait, let me up. I think it'd be fun, yeah, because it's for sure like a big enough city that you can go for multiple times. I mean, you should be down. You always get to ask. Oh no, like. So far it's only the US dates that are out, but he has teased that he will be coming back to Europe. In like an interview, he said, yeah, we'll definitely be going like back to, but like it's kind of like obvious. Like Stick Season was such a success, like it'd be weird if he didn't come back to Europe for sure. So we'll see, because it's probably going to be a lot more expensive now. So we'll have to see. But I think it'd be really fun if we manage to get budget for that. I know it's getting too popular. You know the amount of artists that I've gotten to like, and then I start to like them, and then they explode like the month after. And so they already have gone on their cheap European tour, and then the next time they're in Europe, it's fucking hell. That happened to me with Chapel Roan. I started getting really into Chapel Roan, and she exploded like 2 months after. I was so annoyed because I kept seeing videos. I get it. Exactly. Like, she was doing all of the small venues, and then of course the next tour she did was the big ass tour she did. So obviously, like, no. It's so sad, but also it makes sense because like if like that's when she exploded, so obviously she was being pushed a lot more. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, and then if I get them like early enough, those artists, it's like I always get the ones that I get that like I'm like, oh, you're still like in that cheaper bracket. They're not famous enough to do their own venues in Europe, or they don't trust that they are to do their own venues in Europe. So they do festivals. I don't want to go to a festival to see one guy. This sounds like hell. And like when I look at the festival lineup, then it's like any artist I'm interested in, there's like one per day. Kill me right now. Because the only way I go to a festival would be with Helen, obviously. I'm not going alone. So, not doing that. Whenever there's music stuff in general, I'm like, Helene, do you also like this artist by chance? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, I know. It's better if you also like the artists, you know? I'm still like so happy that we managed to go see Ado as well. Like, ugh. What a year. Ado and Noah Khan. It's such a fucking shame that the Miku expos are so shit now. Because, like, I'd love to go see Miku. Let me bring back good Miku Expo and we can go see Miku. I'm begging. Also, it was perfect seasons. It was, like, summer for Ado and... No, it was winter for Ado, summer for Noakan. I wanna go see Miku. And then we went to go see Hamilton together too. That was also so fucking fun. Same, I think this would wrap up so nicely our adult life. I don't know. That makes sense, but like, Miku is the one thing from our childhood we haven't gotten to experience for adults for real. We can't really see Hamilton. Yeah, that's very true. Like, I just, like... Going to see a Hatsune Miku concert, you don't go to see it because you know it's going to be amazing live music. The vocals are recorded, obviously. But you go see it for the holograms and for the nostalgia. Like, I want that, please. But yeah, we did go see Hamilton. It was so good. Helene told me if the current cast of Hadestown comes to the West End, she'll bring me, and I'm like, hello. There's so much shit now, even though like it's kind of fucked to go to the UK right now. Like, it's more expensive and all that bullshit. It's so annoying. There's so much stuff where I'm like, if you go to the West End, I'd be happy to go and come say hi, please, please. Like, the Daniel Radcliffe show right now that he has on, is a play where he's all alone on scene and goes to talk to everyone to ask them to like interact during the show, and you can be on stage with him. It sounds like a nightmare and a dream at the same time, and I really want to go. obviously there's also just like musicals that I just want to go see, like Legally Blonde, Evan Hansen. Well, Hadestown would be really, really nice, also especially with Helen, because so good. Heathers would be really fun, I think. Merrily would have been, like, if Merrily had gone on the West End, oh, with that cast specifically. But yeah, did you see that right now, not right now, but like there's going to be a new Hamilton on the West End, like it's going to be put on again, and this time with the original Aaron Burr. So people are like, oh my god, Leslie Us, fuck, I forgot his last name. I'm so sorry. I want to say Oslam, but I know that's wrong. Leslie Odom Jr. Leslie Odom Jr. I'm so impressed by Leslie Odom Jr. Yeah, he's really good. God, I'm sorry, this town is a joke. Anytime I check my fucking news tab, the first article is the subway is down. Like, I swear to God. Anyway. Like at least once a week I see an article about the subway not functioning. Anyway. But yes, he's so good. He's so good. Oh. It's one reliable thing about it. That's so true. Oh, Falsetto would be so nice to go see as well. Especially with Zeke, because that's one of Zeke's favorites. And there's this insane shit that I would love to see. I forgot the name of it. I think it's Angels of New York. That's like an 8-hour play in 2 parts. So like you do 4 hours and then you come back and you do 4 more hours. That's the one that Andrew Garfield did, that there's a recording, and I need that recording. I need to watch it. Tickets for Dan Radcliffe are insanely expensive. Yeah, I would think so. Because it's Broadway as well. It's Dan Radcliffe, like, ugh. It's like doubles the money. It's so fun though to see the clips from people from before the show though. Because basically, the show is called Every Brilliant Thing, I think, and it's a show about all that's brilliant in life. And so one thing that he does at the start of the show is when people are still sitting and stuff, he's in the audience before the show starts, and he goes to people and asks them, hey, would you be fine saying this at that point of the show? And he gives them a little card with what they need to say at what time, I'm guessing. And so he casts the audience basically during the whole start of the show. So you see so many clips of him running all around the fucking thing going. He doesn't just do like people downstairs. He goes see people in the wings and stuff as well, which is so cool. It's really trying to implicate as many people as he can from the audience, which is really cool. And you can also have seats on the stage next to him. And he has said, if you don't want to participate, if you're too anxious, have a like anxiety or whatever, even if you're sat on the stage with me, you don't have to. I will ask you and you can say no, and that's fully fine, which is so sweet. Like, obviously, but you know, still sweet that like he reminded people. He was like, hey, this is not an obligation. If you just want to watch the show, you don't have to participate. And it just looks so cute. It just looks so nice. And like Helen has says this, he's so lovely. Yeah, he's so fucking lovely. He's such a nice person. At least from what we know. Obviously, I don't know him, parasocialism, but he seems like a very lovely guy. And it's like Helena said. Helen said that right now we're like, because we had so much doom and gloom and the world is so dark and everything is so shit, we're getting a lot more hope core movies, Superman was one of them, for example, and the whole Superman arc is a lot of hopecore, and this feels very much in that range of hopecore. That seems like the kind of place that you go in and you just feel better about life when you go out of. Like, I've seen a clip which is just him talking to an audience member about like a book, and it's like, oh, you can read that book and I can read the book that you have and we can exchange and then we can talk over it on coffee if you want to, of course. And the person says yes, and he jumps from his seat like so fucking high. He's like, I have a date. It's so cute. And it just, that's like all of the things I've seen about the show, because of course it's a lot of improv as well from Daniel Radcliffe on his end. And he says it's a show about like all of the amazing thing we have in life. So like, I don't think how it cannot be hopecore. But yeah, it's just, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I know, right? This is so awesome. I want to see it so bad. But also I understand if he doesn't want to tour outside of the US because he has a young child. But also, please, Daniel. God, I thought about like what I would say if he asked me to participate, and I think I'd say yes, but I think I'd also be terrified. Which is fine. I think my perfect scenario would be if I go with Hélène and he asks Hélène. Because then I can be like next to him and look at him from very close and be very happy about it, but not like have to do anything. It's not cooking. I don't wanna. I'm scared of talking to people. I'm the kind of person that even if it's like the person I look up to the most, or like my favorite actor or whatever, I wouldn't want to buy a ticket at Comic-Con to go meet them and take a picture, because that makes me cringe inside. I get so uncomfortable. And this wouldn't be a situation like this, obviously. This would be a lot more of a like, hey, can you do this? Yes, great, thank you. And then interaction, whatever, which is very different. But still, you know, it makes me, yeah, I've talked about this before, yeah. Like, my ideal dream scenario with anyone that I look up to is to manage to talk to them in a work setting. Like artist to artist or something. That's my ideal scenario that will never happen, but I wish it did. But that'd be nice. Because yeah, I've had a few like scenarios where like I waited in line for people or whatever. I never did it for like just, except when I was like really, really, really small. I never did it for myself. Oh no, I did do it once for like a comic book signing. And I was very awkward the entire time, and it was with Antoine. Went to get a comic book signed, and I'm kind of glad I have the signature, but also like I'm like but like yeah, with that kind of thing, I've only done it like once or twice, and a few times with like people that like I was lining up for them kind of thing. Like it happened, for example, with Hamilton, with Helene, who went to take a picture with one of the cast, and I stayed in the back a little bit. Because like I'm like, I don't know, it makes my brain short circuit a little bit. I don't know why it makes me so uncomfortable. I think it's because anything I'd want to say to that person is all stuff I couldn't say in that context, the kind of conversation I'd wish to have with the person. So I think that might be why. I fully understand though why someone would want a picture or like to pay for an autograph or that kind of thing. Like I fully get it. And I kind of wish I liked that too, because it'd be nice. Like I like the having like physical souvenirs and stuff, so it's like a great way to get physical souvenirs. But yeah. Like I said, like with the commissioner for like the big order I'm going to do, it's just so sweet. Like, oh, I said thank you for sending me more descriptions and stuff, and she said, oh, feel free, of course, to put your own flair on things as you always have. I trust you. Like, so sweet, so nice, so kind. I know, right? That is so nice. I said, of course, if there's anything you want change, I'll change it, obviously, so I know it's so good. Yeah. Up. Okay. There's this person that I see pretty much exclusively on YouTube Shorts. I don't know why. I kept seeing her, so now I followed her, so now I see her a lot on my YouTube Shorts. And she always starts her videos. I'm a baker at an inn, and this is what I baked today. And then she goes through all the stuff that she's baked for the inn she works at in the day. And all of the baked goods always look so fucking nice. And this is a situation where I'm halfway like, I think I would have enjoyed this job, and halfway, I would love to go to this inn to eat everything. Funnily enough, pretty much the only stuff I watch on YouTube Shorts is food content, because I watch her. I watch a guy who's like a private chef for like famous clients, and he shows what he does for lunch, dinner, all that, and like special celebrations. Way too much caviar in those fucking foods. Yeah, exactly. Private chefs are so fun. I like him as well because he masks in the kitchen, and I'm like, nice, good for you. And like it's also so interesting always to get like the, okay, why are you doing this, what's happening for this, how do you cook this, how do you work this, that's really interesting. Okay, why do you do it like this, why do you do it like that? Like, it's like best, like, because I have watched a few over the years, and the one that I'm watching right now, he's so good at explaining why he does X or Y or Z. It's like, yes, more. Thank you so much. That's why I know so much about cooking meat and fish, even though I don't eat either, and I haven't for like 10 years. More than 10 years now. It's just such relaxing, nice content, honestly. Yeah. But yeah. I had a phase as well where there was like this woman that has her own bakery in Australia that I watched a lot as well. And they mostly make cookies and cakes. Like cake decorating videos are always really interesting as well. And like cake baking, like professional cake bakers is also fun. But I like it a little less right now. I'm more into like the... What, chanting outside? I'm more into like those two specific ones right now. One thing I hate though, I don't know why I have so much hatred for people in pastry school. I don't know why. There's a few people that are like in pastry school that I've seen the videos of over the years, and I can't, I can never. I think it's mostly because it's Americans coming to learn pastry school in France, or Americans learning pastry school in the US, but they're like French techniques, and I know like about what classic French stuff are, and so when it's wrong or like not exact, I get annoyed. Which is stupid. Like, who cares? But I do. I don't know why. I think it's irking, I get it, yeah. I think it's also because, like, over the years, I don't know why, but a lot of... It's not everyone, of course, obviously. But a lot of, like, student content, either it be, like, those kind of students, but also I used to watch some, like, art school students and stuff. The worst has been when once I found the TikTok of someone who used to go to my art school do TikToks about going to that art school. I was like, this is my worst nightmare, leave me alone. But a lot of ones that I've seen, those students are like, they're always late for class, they're always late on their homework, but it's not like a case of like I'm overworking myself and then I'm late on my homework. Like a lot of them, at least the way they showed it, which I'm not saying they're not putting you know, a spectacle for YouTube, obviously a lot of them are, but a lot of it was, oh, I had like 2 months to do this assignment, but I'm doing it tonight and with my other 5 assignments, so I'm going to not be able to sleep all night because I have 5 assignments to do in the span of 10 hours, even though I had 4 months to do them, and that pisses me off so much. I'm not saying I never did work last minute, I just didn't brag about it and then did it again the next assignment and did it again the next assignment and did it all the time, 24/7, anytime there's any assignment, and then every other day going partying or whatever. Irks my mind. It's always those who do bad at set plays and make the TikToks. That's true as well. A lot of them also don't do good, which doesn't help. Oh, yeah, there was a specific one, a girl that used to go in art school, and like I still see her sometimes on TikTok, and I just swipe because I can't with her, and she used to always do that where it's like, oh, well, you know, I have like a final to work on, but instead of doing that, I'm going to go actually do this other thing, and I'm also doing that and this, but I'm not actually doing anything really full time. I'm just enjoying this. It's like pissing me off, you know? Ugh. The amount of Disney employees I would see on my TikTok back in the day, and we get fired next week. That's so true. I think, and I've seen a few, which are the more infuriating, but that's also part jealousy, you know? Like, I have to call myself out. Some of it is jealousy. Like, there's some people also that do that and then still get really good grades. And that pisses me off so much. I'm like, you seem to put, like, the least amount of effort you can into this, and still you get rewarded for it, and that pisses me off. That's so unfair. Because they weren't supposed to do this or that, did something wrong, or showed something they weren't supposed to. Yeah, oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, the Disney one is fucking wild. I saw one that was like an air hostess, I think. Airplane attendant. And she got fired because she showed how to get through security. Because like she clocked in. So she showed how she clocked in. So the airport fired her. Because like, what the fuck? Like, she showed everything. She showed like where to get, like what the back way was to get through that, like her fucking badge, how the badge like works and stuff. Is she showed everything. It's so dumb. It's fucking insane. Oh, a guy I love though. There's this really sweet used to be an airplane fuck. Air host? Steward, thank you, yes. A air steward. I had only the French term in my head, which is the same as, yeah. Air steward. And he always crochets or knits. I think he crochets on his videos, and I don't think he works there anymore. I think he's doing something else now. But he's like, what's the plane attendant? Plane attendant is the word I was looking for. Why this or this thing is like the rule that the plane attendant will ask you about, like turning your phone off. Like if stuff are jinx or not, if stuff are actual like bad, why is it asking you to do this? And he's like just very cutie pie. Like he's always like giggling and like doing his little crochet and being like, this is why we ask this. And he's in a suit like with his little legs crossed, and he's just like la 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 la. It's just very sweet. It's very nice. Yeah, he's very soft spoken as well, which is so nice because he's just like telling his stories. It's really cute. If I see him again, first of all, exactly yet. If I see him again on my TL, I'll send him to you. Cause it's really like wholesome and sweet and nice and like relaxing content. I feel like I love story times. I love good story times. Story times make me happy. Even though usually with like storytime focused account, like you can only like get like follow someone for so long before they start getting annoying, or the stories are clearly false. Usually around the moment where they don't have stories anymore and they're taking like subscriber stories or stories from the internet, and you can kind of tell that's when it's like, and I move on and I get onto a new account that does the same shit. Okay, I just need to do the floor. Oh, what do you love? Tell me. I'm ready to go with me on the date. those, it's really all or nothing. Some are really fucking cute, some are really nice, but and then the update is already let's go. That's really good, because I don't get that many on them. The ones I get are always, I'm late for this event, let me get ready with you, and that pisses me off so much. If you're late, I mean, I know they're lying about being late, but if you're late, don't get ready filming yourself, just leave. I'm begging you. I want God, I hope this person leaves before you get there. Like, it pisses me off so badly. God. That makes me think, like, you know, when I, like, a sign that I realize that I, like, really trust someone is if I'm a little late to something, because that means I didn't overplan to the point of being 30 minutes early, and I just went at the hours that I thought would be fine, and my ADHD is wrong, so it let me be a little bit late. And I've done that a few times with Helen, where I was like just a tiny bit late, and I didn't feel bad about it, and I was like, this is nice. It's nice, it's okay. I still know that my ADHD fucks up with timing. Going to a place that I've been to like 20,000 times, but because we always join at the same exact place, for some reason I still don't know how long it takes to go there. But I'm like, this is nice. This is nice that I don't get like anxious about this anymore. Or overplan to the point of being like 30 minutes early, and then once I'm there realizing that, and then being anxious on the way to, thinking I'm going to be late, and then not being late, and then being like, why? Of course, like, I take a bit more attention, like I'm a bit more cautious if it's like a thing that's like has a time specific, like a movie or whatever, but if it's more chill, I let myself be a bit more free with it. And then you see the ADHD fucking me over, because I have no perception of time. I can't move this being chill. I mean, it is chill, but I don't like, I'm worried about not being let if I'm too late. I don't like that. I like, you know, like being in the cinema, sat with my friend and chatting a little bit before it starts, you know? I thought you were gonna say doctor's appointment or something. No, no, because that doesn't count as me not being stressed for something. I'm talking about stuff that don't stress me too much. They won't let you in if the movie has started yet, but that's 20 minutes after the hour. Yeah, I know. But I get a little, I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I like just being sad. There's not really people yet in the cinema. Having my popcorn or my snacks or whatever and just like chatting. I remember everyone in the car stressing about the type of Superman. I was so confused. I think that everyone was me and Juno. If I'm with someone, it's a bit different. Like, once I'm with the other person and the person is chill, I'm like, fine. Yeah, Zeke was fine, I think. Once I'm with the person and the person's not stressed, I'm fine. Like, I'll stress, but not as much, or like internally, so it's fine. But if I'm alone, I'm like, ugh. The worst is waiting for someone at the cinema, though. If it's like really close to the hour, you know, like, I'm like, be here, please, I'm begging you. This has happened many times. Because also, like, I never know where the fuck which seat is. So I'm always like, where is this? Where is anything? If we didn't take the tickets in advance, which happens a lot, like usually we take the tickets there, I'm like anxious that there's not going to be more seats or like seats next to each other. Like there's always a lot where I'm like, And then also does the person want us to get the snack? Because then we also gotta wait to get the snack. I feel like the older I get, the less people want snacks in the cinema. I feel like. Good. Like I feel like when I was younger, it used to always be like, oh yeah, we can get popcorn and then share popcorn, and now it's like, I don't really want to eat anything. It's too loud. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We don't have to. Munching a storm in my ear. I'm sorry, Helene, for munching in your ear. I knew you'd say that. Never you. You can do no wrong. God, I need to finish my Bible metaphor in the group chat and ask who am I in that Bible metaphor. Because Karen I'm talking about, I know. Munch your heart away, bestie. Munch. I think it's just because I like sharing popcorn and I don't eat popcorn when I'm not in the cinema. So even though I'm not like, I don't think popcorn is like the best thing in the world at all. Like I appreciate having it the few times I go to the cinema, you know. I'm like, this is nice. I will always mourn Canadian movie popcorn because butter in popcorn is so fucking good for no good reason. But normal popcorn will work. The date was 2019. Was 2019. I was going to go see Toy Story 4 in Canada with my friend. We got butter popcorn. The movie was shit, but the popcorn was bomb. I mean, the movie was fine. I don't remember much of it. Gotu has been released of late. Minicaps. Ooh. Nice. I don't really like peanut butter, I think. No, that is an experience. I know, it's so specific. But I love that for you, though. Chocolate stuff is great. The issue is that, like, my favorite chocolate stuff that they have in the cinemas is Maltesers. And that's also loud. That's louder than popcorn. Oh, that Bible metaphor, I don't know enough. I think it'd be good. He respects time like a motherfucker. That's so funny, I can't. Oh god. But then if we say that the Son, the Father, the Holy Spirit, and we assume that the Holy Spirit... Okay, because right now the list is... Juno is Jesus. Don't ask. Juno is Jesus. Deke is Judas. Hidden is the goat. If we assume that the ghost is the Holy Spirit, that means we got the Holy Trinity and then Judas. The white man is an outcast, oh no. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, fucking hell. We're just looking down. Just looking down at Dickie like... What's weird in the Bible standard is who loves Timothy Chalamet. You slit one Timmy lover. Oh god. I was going to be nice and say that then Dick is Lucifer because you have the cool like fallen angel and all of that bullshit. But if it's about Tim Tom, then I don't want. He can stay Judas. Oh god, I got a TikTok DM from Dick talking about the devil. Ugh. Why should Jesus and me the goat? You're the goat because you're the goat. And Juno is Jesus because of the show of... My initial joke was Juno got us all the game. And that was a show of fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Generosity. It was a show of generosity, and therefore Juno is Jesus. That was my logic behind it. Bread and wine, all that. Yeah, exactly. Turn his money into video games. That was me. The origin of the joke, because I'm the one that said that originally, was me being like very, very exaggerating about like how good of a deed it was for him to get us all the game. Because like I wanted to do a little silly. And so the extreme was you are Jesus. In my head. So that's how it happened. Thank you for your subscription to this. But yeah, this was the like original idea. And technically the goat isn't in the Bible, it's a sheep, but it's fine, same bullshit, you know? I'm sure there's a goat somewhere in there. I haven't read it. But I did meet the Pope we had 2 popes ago. It's starting to... When usually the popes die of old age, it's starting to be weird to say that I met a pope that was 2 popes ago. Makes me feel old. Isn't there a mean brother who believes Lucifer? I mean, if there's one, it's either God or another angel. And if we're all already like the... God troop, he can't be an angel. Oh, you meant for you maybe, or for me? I don't bully Zeke. Never been known to do that. That's a bit more than bullying. That's slightly more than bullying. Which TV show? Is there a Bible TV show? Ah, the TV show Lucifer, okay. It is good, it is good. Tom Ellis. For the story, because I don't remember how it's treated in Lucifer, but for the story, they kill each other. So one survives, but the other one's murdered. I never remember which does. Firstborn was a farmer, his brother Abel was a shepherd. The brother made sacrifices, each from his own fields to God. God had regard to Abel's offering, but no regard for Cain's. Cain killed Abel, and God judged it murder, causing Cain and sentencing him to a life of transience. He was banished from his home, forced to wander the earth for the rest of his life. So yeah, not fun for either. Old Testament. Never thrilling. Okay, that works for afternoon. And then up. In the evening, right? Yes. Up. There we go. Bum bum bum. Oh. Hmm. There we go. Here we go. And up. Yeah, it works. Go up. Oh my god, the next one's the top of a hill. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jacksepticeye. Okay. Going to go quickly to the bathroom. Be right back. Up. Be right back. Here we go. It does fit quite well with the with the be right back screen. Nice. In the week. Okay. Here we go. Might do some. Yeah, I think I'll do some reflection on the windows. Yep. I think one of the few fun things about having been in a Catholic middle school is that I was exposed to the Bible manga. I never read it, but they did have it in the library. They had Jesus and Buddha, which is actually a good comedy manga that I never really read because my mom liked it when I was a kid, so I was like, and it was like very slice of life, but kind of philosophical, that kind of thing. So I wasn't really interested at the time, but I heard it was really good. And there was the actual Bible manga, which is something else. They didn't have many manga, but they had Nana, they had the Bible manga, and they had a few other stuff. I know I went to like the reading club of this school for 3 years. I have zero memories of any of the books I read for the club. I have no idea what the fuck we read in this book club. I know that at some point we went to another school to also talk about books in like one of the like schools that like, I don't know. I don't know why we went. I remember kind of what the school looked like. I don't remember what we did. I just know we went. It doesn't seem like the book club had much of an impact on me, I think. Yeah, it looks nice. Oh. Sometimes I remember the book club and then I'm like, what the fuck did we do? Like, because I legitimately don't remember a single one of the books we read for that book club. Because at least books I read like later on in high school specifically, and some middle school ones as well. I still have them. I have the physical copies behind me as the ones that are in my chimney. So like it's kind of easier because I'm like, okay, even if I don't really remember what the book was about, I have like a vague feeling towards the book, and I also still have it if I want to remind myself at some point. But those books, I'm pretty sure the whole point was taking books from the library to read home. So I literally don't remember. Same, I remember that like when I was smaller, my mom would bring us to the library when we were in the south. And I know that it was like not for a club, but like an activity thing at some point. And I know I went, and I know we went a bunch of times, and I know I've like gotten books from that library, and then of course we brought them back and stuff, but like I don't remember a single one of those books. I just remember slightly the building, I think. And then I had a card, of course, as a kid. Like there's stuff like that sometimes that I get and I'm like, what happened there? And I wish so badly that I was the kind of person that kept like a detailed diary of everything that I did. No one's going to get this reference, but I wish I was Soren Sprocket from Ace Attorney. Except for the part where he loses his memory all the time, but like the keeping his diary part. Because there's so much shit I don't remember at all, and I'm like, oh, I wish I did. Little pockets of stuff, and I'm like, what was going on with this? Anyways. So tomorrow we're going to continue Outer Wilds, and on Sunday we're going to do some co-working. For the next art stream I'll make sure to have a sketch ready for the next background. I didn't want to start a new one because I was like 10 minutes left, like I'm not starting a new background now. But the next one will be Top of the Hill. I also have a cinema to do, so I'll see which one I want to do. But I'll probably do the hill. But I might do also a sketch for the cinema in case, because the hill's going to be quick. I'm guessing, because it's a hill. There's not much to draw there. I'm not going to do something too detailed. So yeah, I might do a second sketch, so that I have something else. But yes. We're getting through the list, which is quite nice. Getting through. But that will be the plan. And then next week will be the same as this week. Finishing the room 3, Outer Wilds on Saturday. I think I'm going to get the room 4 since it is quite cheap right now. And then if, depending on how long it takes me to finish the room 3, we might start the room 4. We'll see. But yeah. This is the plan. I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow for Outer Wilds. Bye-bye.